Hi there, thank you for joining me today. It's Gail from the Messy Craft Room. Today I'm going to be making my take on a project that I first saw on YouTube many years ago. In fact, it's actually back down to 2018 and it's the Crafts Villa webpage, and the young lady did a version of this card and I thought, wow, I love that. Let's tweak it a little bit and use some really lovely Stampin' Up products, and this will look really, really good. So I've actually made quite a few of them now, and this is one that I started today for my team retreat. So my Stampin' Up team that I'm with, Jazzle Dazzle, we've had our retreat today and we've crafted all day via Zoom, which has been fantastic fun. And I started this one, and it did just need a little bit more decorating. So on this one, as you can see, I've done all sorts of decorating and put some sentiments onto it. I've embossed some of the coloured cards so that it just gives it a little bit extra. But once you've got the basic shape of it, you can actually decorate it however you want. It doesn't have to have all the mats and layers on it. You could just do the basic card if you wanted to and stick photographs on it, which I think would be a really, really nice idea, and one that I'm going to play with, I think, for a birthday that I've got coming up. So if I end up doing that, I'll also post a link to that in the description. I'm not going to worry too much about sizes because the descriptions box will have all of the sizes of the card that you need to cut for your matting and layering. But like I said, if you don't want to do the matting and layering, that's entirely up to you. You could just do the basic thing and you know, just stick a few different stamps on it if you wanted to while it was flat. What I've actually done is I've written out a template here. So your basic pieces, you're going to make 4 pieces, and they all start with a piece of 8 by 8 inch card. Now I've done one here, this is in very vanilla, and then I've done a couple that are in black, because the black with the gold and the evening evergreen, I'm loving that colour combination, and I think that's probably one I'm going to use quite a lot at Christmas. Watch this space, but you can use whatever colours that you want to use, and you're going to make 4 corners if you like, and then stick them together. So what you're going to need is 4 pieces of 8 by 8 card in the colour of your choice, and you're then going to basically score it at 4 inches and then rotate it and score it again at 4 inches. Now, once you've actually scored it, you're going to cut along here and then down here, and then just notch it a little bit so that it's easier. You're also going to score it from one corner to another in the bottom right-hand corner. So if that is your template, I'm leaving that there so that you can see the template. What you will end up with is 4 pieces that look like so. So these are all 4 by 4s, and then this is a mounting fold, and then you've got your little tab here. So as you can see on the template, you're going to cut all of that off. That piece there will completely disappear. In fact, remove that completely, and then you've just got your little wedge out there, which you can see there, and a little wedge out there. Okay, so 4 of those you need, and then you're going to decorate them however you like, but I'm going to keep going so that I can make the final segment of the one that I started previously. So you're going to need, for each quarter, you're going to need 2 pieces that sit up at the top. But I'm going to use that one for the outside. So I'm going to have one there. Once again, I've just embossed that with the brickwork, but I've recently got the painted texture 3D embossing folder from Stampin' Up, and I absolutely have fallen in love with that one. So I think there's a likelihood that everything's going to get embossed with that moving forwards. But for now, I've done that with the bricks. And then this is just a piece of polished pink card. And then I've just stamped on it with some of the artistically inked stamps. It's actually this stamp here that I've used. But this stamp set coordinates so lovely with the DSP with all the gold in it. They're just absolutely stunning, beautiful colours. And they've just got this vein of gold running through them on each of the papers, which just then ties in nicely with the gold around the edges. So all you're going to need to do is mat and layer these on. So that'll be one side there. And just whilst I've been doing my retreat today, I've run out of tape runner. So I'm on an old tape runner. And I've also run out of Tombow. We've done that much stuff. So I'm now improvising with old supplies that are non-Stampin' Up. Naughty me. So then we'll just... Even though it's textured, it still sticks on quite nicely anyway with the tape runner. So don't worry that you're not going to get it to stick, because it's got lumps and bumps in it, because it still sticks really lovely. So there we go. So you've got those two pieces on there. And then for this section here that's got the mounting fold in it, all I did was cut a piece of DSP and then cut it in half, and we're just going to place those on there. I mean, you could use that side if you wanted, but on the others I've gone with this side of paper that's got the gold veins running through it. So I need to really stick with the theme, I think. And I'll just get my mats. I'm loving this this silicone mat from Stampin' Up. It's just fantastic because it doesn't matter if you go over the edges. It allows you to keep your workplace non-sticky, because it takes all of the sticky. I'm so technical, aren't I? Not. Anyway, it's going to save my glass work mat from getting all gunked up. So there we go. So those are now stuck on there. So all that remains then is for you to assemble this so that it ends up being a corner, like a corner of a room. The easiest way to do it is to fold that up. These all need to be nicely creased, because the better or the sharper the creases, the flatter this will go. Now, I think if I was to send this to somebody, or to give this card to somebody, or not if, but when I give this to somebody, I probably will make a little box for it to go in. I'll do a separate video for that with the measurements. I know that most of you out there know how to make boxes with your eyes closed, but for those that don't, I will link another little video showing you how I make the box for this. So we've folded that corner up there. We're then just going to pop that over there, and then we're going to put some glue on this tab. And then we're going to stick it. It's squishing out nicely, isn't it? Don't worry if it does squish out and leave a mark. It's not going to make a difference, because these are all going to be either buttered up to each other, or they're going to have a covering on. So it doesn't really matter that it's got a little bit of glue marking there. So then when it opens out, you've got that piece. So you'll end up with 4 pieces like that, which you're then going to put together. So I just need to pop that one into there. and we're good to go. But so obviously you need to be able to fold it all flat to either put it in the post or to put it in your box. You're not going to send it to somebody like this. So you need to leave two sides that are unglued. So I'm just going to fix these last two together that need to be glued. And all I will say is, top tip for getting it so it lays nice and flat on the table, which is your prime objective, is to put these two flat bits together. And then line it all up and give it a good squeeze, because then you know it's going to sit nice and flat on the mantelpiece or the table or wherever somebody is going to put it. And then just stick it nicely and firmly together. There we go. So that's your last corner in then. And like I say, you can decorate it with whatever sentiment you want to use. So then you're left with your two outside bits. And these are going to get decorated with two panels. I've not put DSP on them. All we've got is the gold and then the coloured card. But before you actually stick these down onto it, you need something to be able to tie it with. You need your tying mechanism. Or alternatively, you could use a Velcro dot to stick it. It's entirely up to you which way you do it. I've been using ribbon because I quite like the effect of having the bow then there on display. So I'm just going to get some of this. This is I think it's an old one. It's a Whisper White one, and it's a crinkle seam binding ribbon. It's really, really cute, and I always get a bit upset when they finish with certain ribbons that I like. But I know that we have to move with the times and so on. So all I'm going to do, this is your top here. This is your top. I'm just going to put a little bit of double-sided just to hold that in place. I've cut it way longer than it needs to be, but that's fine. And then round to the other side, just another little bit of double-sided to hold it in place. What's that? Like I say, it doesn't even matter if it's not level, because you're not actually going to see this, but I will straighten it up. So then you know that you've got your ribbon there. And then all we're going to do is, oh, I've actually, here's one I made earlier. Where's my pokey tool gone? See, I've lost all sorts since I've been crafting this afternoon. I've used everything. Everything's gone flying. But it has been great fun. Thank you to the team for making it such a great day of crafting. All we're going to do is just stick that over the top there. And then the other one is going to go over the top here. Can't believe I can't find my pokey tool. Turn up when I finish the video. Right, here we go. And that one on that side there. So then you've got your little ribbon that you can tie it up with. Oops, knocking my camera. Tie it up with to pop it into your box or to send it into in the post. I mean, you could, I suppose, make just a dimensional envelope if you wanted to. It doesn't have to be a box. And as I say, they were way too long, but frame if I use my sampler. Janice, my team leader, sent us some scissors today for our retreat, and with this little charm on it. How cute is that? She's a treasure. She does look after us. There we go. So then that's your actual finished little booklet. I don't know what you would really call it. A square circular card, suppose it then folds out into a circle so that somebody can have that open like that on the mantelpiece. And then once they've opened it, they can then tie it back up. Nobody can ever do bows on camera. And I'm no exception to that rule. And then you've got your little bow. And I just think it looks nice to have the little bow dangling. And on any one of these sections, you can, possibly these two, you could put a panel of white that you can then write on for your greeting and your your message, whatever you want to say. So there you have it. That is my foldy up circular card. Hope you like it. Thank you to Craftsvilla for the original idea way back. And have a go at making some of these. Decorate them however you like. I just think they're fab. I'm going to try and think of a more simplified or maybe only a half version for Christmas so that I can mass produce it. But yeah, I hope you love the papers. I hope you like the idea. If anybody wants to buy any of the papers or any of the Stampin' Up products from me, just get in touch via my email address. Enjoy the rest of your afternoon, crafty ladies. Hope you'll enjoy the downtime from husbands while they're watching the football. I know that I certainly am. And have a great day. Bye for now. Thanks for watching.